All right, folks, 15th of May, 8:30 p.m. I failed you pretty bad today. First day of chisel plowing, which went phenomenally well. I failed you in a video. Not to worry, we're going to finish off that field tomorrow. It's been a long day. Well, the field didn't get finished. What the hell am I doing here? It's that time of the year, and not to mention a little bit behind. I got a lot to catch up on. Every other day, odds and ends, and this, that, the other thing. What I wanted to do and catch up on before heading in the house, catch up on some paperwork and bills, all that other garbage, was to start a little maintenance of this lawn here, which looks like there's a pack of damn bums living here. I haven't done anything for spring cleaning with the lawn just yet. So, like a good little boy, I took a little time out here for tonight. I was going to get working on it. Well, I had to move the old John Deere AMT 626 to get at the lawnmower, and this son of a gun won't even turn over. Battery's completely dead. I don't understand that because I started the damn thing about 3 weeks ago. Boy, I'm not doing myself any favors here, am I? I'm actually looking at cleaning this up. That's still a hell of a piece of machinery there. She's got some life left. I'm looking at cleaning it up and selling it. I can't justify it because I don't use it. I picked this up, it's got to be 4 years ago now, maybe 5 years ago. I always wanted one of these. I found this for a very respectful price with brand new tires on it and everything else. Just outside Green Bay, Wisconsin. And I picked it up. Put a new belt in here, put a new battery in here, which of course is not doing too good. A couple other little things, full maintenance job and everything else, and she's a nice little cart. I always wanted one. It's time to clean it up and try and sell it. I tried to sell it last year. I had quite a few people interested, and a lot of phone calls and a couple people stopping by. But of course, everybody wanted to downplay the price by hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and I know it's not costing me nothing, so it stayed here. I didn't sell it. We'll see this year. I don't know. In time to come, but I got to get the damn thing started. Please excuse this garage, please. I don't know what to say. It needs a cleaning, but whatever. So of course I went to go start the old lawnmower here and get it pulled out with the bagger, or I should say the sweeper. I love these sweepers. I will never not have a sweeper now. Of course I got the big one. This is a Tractor Supply ordeal here, the Ohio Steel. Works real good. Tougher than a son of a gun. Just makes the lawn look just beautiful. But this turns over, but it won't start. So I have a feeling it has something to do with the electronics in it, some sort of safety orgasm, whatever you call it. But yeah, so there goes my plan of getting ahead here a little bit tonight. So I thought I'd just kind of throw everything down and have a beer and make a little video here. If you caught earlier today's video, remember that calf, 1057? We will be gosh darn lucky if that thing is alive tomorrow. Hate to put it that way, but let's be blunt about it. We don't know what's going on. Gave it a shot of New Floor. I wasn't too sure what was going on this morning. It almost looked like it had a touch of pneumonia or something like that. Because it had the old droop ears and everything else, whatever. So I gave it a shot of New Floor. I didn't do anything. I ended up back there about 4:30 this afternoon feeding round bales, and I seen it was out in the mud manure a little bit, kind of just stuck there, just laying there. I had to pick the damn thing up. It's damn near lifeless. I'm no pro. I'm definitely not a vet. I'm not going to say I'm educated in the ways of cattle and their health. I can almost guarantee you we got ourselves a little intestinal problem here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and say it. The possibility of toxidiosis is there. The signs are there. We use cord for, toxidiosis. We're out. It was after 5 o'clock. Feed mill's closed. So it doesn't have enough power to get up. Doesn't obviously have enough power to nurse. The only gosh darn thing that could be done is I mixed up a batch of electrolytes and had to do the old force tube down the throat. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll find out in the morning. I don't think it's good. So that's a bummer. But anyway, whatever. We're going to stop there. Let's all be positive here. This weather is absolutely beautiful. It's just another huge dry down day today. In fact, while I was chisel plowing, Dad saw it fit to hook up to the 6400 open cab and the manure spreader, and where I got stuck yesterday, he got buried today. Actually, not too bad. All he had to do was empty out the manure spreader where he sat still, and he was able to pull out of there. That mess has got to be cleaned up tomorrow, but whatever. He actually got quite a few loads out here today. All right. This video, I guess, after all that mumbo jumbo, is about corn seed. Got the corn seed delivery. Do a little plug here, John Seed Genetics. I'm going to explain to you what it is, why it is, and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to sound like I got all the answers. All right. You're looking at 17 bags. I got 40 acres going in this year, folks. Actually, about 39. We'll just call it 40. This is the John Seed Genetics 3236 Roundup Ready. Yep, that old dirty word, Roundup Ready, Roundup. What are you going to do? Okay, why this seed? It's very, very simple. I'm willing to do a little bit of gambling. I'm willing to do a little testing. I'm willing to take on a little science project. With the price of this stuff, price of seed corn in general, I don't think so, Jackson. Ain't doing it. We've used this for years and years and years and years and years. That same brand, that same variety. It's what works, and by God, that's good enough for me. I've planted it myself here. Well, I guess I should correct myself, on my own dime for the last few years, and it's just a stellar product. Yeah, Dad's been planting that for years. It's just what works. Now, I got 40 acres going in. A lot of you know that I'm going to be shelling some corn this year. Well, this is a dual purpose seed. Some of you don't know what that means, and it's okay that you don't. Dual purpose means that that's fit for silage and fit for shelling, being it goes through a combine. I can tell you right now, the silage is pretty damn phenomenal. On the history of this farm, I can almost promise you we've never shelled. I don't think any corn's ever been shelled. Dad would have to correct me, but I don't think he can correct me. I don't think it's ever been shelled corn here. So this is a dual purpose. That's what I'm going after. It should work out okay. This is not going to be your latest and greatest big stuff like all your big boys you're seeing. This is not 200 bushel to the acre corn for being shelled. I don't even think 200 bushel to the acre is possibly even achievable up here, no matter if your bags of corn are $400 a piece. So I don't know. I don't have the lingo here, folks. Keep talking about corn and varieties and this, that, the other thing. I got just enough education in me to get myself in a little bit of trouble. But that's what works. That's what's being used. There's 40 acres going in. We planted a population of 32,000 kernels to the acre. Therefore, per acre, excuse me, a bag lasts 2.4 acres. A bag will do 2.4 acres. I got 40 acres going in, so therefore I needed, probably 16.6773 bags of seed corn. Well, they don't kind of sell it that way. I had to buy 17. Yeah, I'm looking real forward to it. I have made another change. I'm going even more down on small grains and up in the corn because I have the seed. I've been kind of mind jockeying what's been going on here this year for my inputs for corn and small grains, and we're now down to this. I've only got 13.5 acres of oats going in. It's for a good decision. There's a smaller field, it's about 7 acres. I doubt it's 8. It's going to be a disaster on small grains. Even with weather keeping up like this, we probably couldn't get in there for another week. You're looking at a whole lot of foxtail and everything else, not to mention it'd been hay ground for years and years and years, and it was moldboard plowed over in the fall. And it was not sprayed, it was not killed first. Little mistake on my part. Now it's okay though. It's going to go into corn. So that's 110%. That little field is going to go into corn silage, and then whatever is needed on the field that I'm working on right now that you're going to see tomorrow, that's the one I've been caking with manure. I probably got 75% of it chisel plowed here today. I'm going to take whatever is needed off of that field to completely fill the 18-foot in diameter silo. Whatever's left over after the deer attack it, and another 13.5 acres that's going in on some leased ground a good little ways away from here. I know, never put corn in on leased ground. Some used to say that. Well, this is my uncle. It's kind of a never-ending deal. It's all good. That's all going to be in the shelled corn. We'll see how this goes. I am keeping very good track of costs versus just buying the corn from the mill. If there's not a healthy, let's say, reduction, then I got to tell you, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. But we're going to find that out. We'll see what happens. Because, I'm going to need quite a bit of grain here with wanting to feed animals through the winter. They will be on grain, whether it's just, whether it's in a TMR mix, which I don't know yet, folks. Or, it's just quite simply 2-3 buckets brought out there a day and put in those troughs, which did a world of wonder on those heifers. Those heifers were, man, were they in good shape. My God almighty. And that's coming from a guy that he ain't no judge of cattle. So, yeah, okay, we got a big week here coming up. I don't know if there's anybody even still listening right now. We got a big next couple of days coming up. Number one, you're going to see chisel plowing for the first time this year with me. I got the 6150M hooked up to the Glencoe Model 4440 7 shank, fit for a king. Yep, 7 shanks behind 150 horsepower, I know. Well, folks, that's what I got. Is there an upgrade coming? I doubt it. Maybe next year. We'll see how the world treats, we'll see how things go. It's real funny. I've got that tractor and I can barely feel that damn thing behind me. But anyway, it's all good. That's a good thing. Okay, so you're going to see some chisel plowing tomorrow. If the plans hold accordingly, they are on my end, we ought to start seeing some black and whites show up tomorrow. I doubt that it's going to be all 40 at a crack. We'll see what happens, but tomorrow is the date that they're going to start, they're supposed to start showing up. I gave the dates of tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. Bring them over. Gates are open. So we ought to be seeing some black and white, some Holstein replacement heifers here tomorrow. Friday, there's a piece iron showing up. There wasn't a whole lot of people guessed what that piece iron is. That's all right. It doesn't matter. We're going to have a little showcase on Friday of what this piece of iron is and all the answers behind it. Because I have all the answers. No, I keep learning answers every day. That's what you call life. So there's my wisdom. That's my wisdom for the day. All right, folks, if anybody's still watching, give me a little cross of the fingers here for that little heifer calf. If I was a betting man, and I'm not a betting man, I can't afford that betting crap. Yeah, it ain't good. In fact, I had to walk behind the barn right now, which I might do, but not with the video running. I don't think we want to see that stuff. Cross your fingers for me. Beautiful little heifer calf. And stay tuned for tomorrow. I'm going to make it up for you for not giving you a chisel plowing video here for today. Completely skipped my mind and got kind of a lot going on. So anyway, big happy Wednesday to everybody. Hope everybody's having a good week. It is hump day. I always did believe in hump day. It's a good day. Yeah. Talk to you sooner and later.